Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for You. This morning we're going to take a look at stream classes in VA Smalltalk and just get an idea of how this stuff works. Last time we looked at files and opening and closing them. Today we're going to kind of continue along that basic line and look at streams. The interesting thing about streams in Smalltalk is that they're more expansive than just working over external file system stuff. They can work over any collection in Smalltalk. So the place you want to start is in class stream here, and you notice there are a bunch of subclasses, but you want to look at the API. So if you go up here at the top, you find the API is kind of thin, but if you go down to positionable stream, this is where things really open up, and you find here under ANSI API, you've got all the things you would expect to find at end. It's a task contents, get everything that's on the stream, flush it, which will write stuff out, next colon, which will read the next few things, and these are all dependent on what kind of stream it is, of course. And you notice that if you go down, you'll find your read streams and your write streams. So let's just take a look at how some of this stuff functions in real life using objects. So I'm going to create an array, and this is just an array with 10 numbers on it. And now I'm going to get an array, a stream on that, so I'm going to create a read stream on it, just execute that. And what we're going to do next is we're going to read one item from it. So let's just print this out, do a display, and you see I got the first item, 1. Now let's get the next 3 and see what we get. So I'll do a print it, and you see I get the next 3 items, 2, 3, and 4. Now let's get everything up to the end, and that should, as we expect, get a collection of 5 through 10. And now the interesting thing, since we're talking about a stream, we can reset the pointer. Right now, if we were to look at the stream position, which is a test message I can send to it, it would be at the end. I can do a reset though, execute that, and now what I can do is I can get the current position. So let's go ahead and ask the stream for its position. Go ahead and display it's currently a 0, meaning we're before we've read anything. And now another interesting message supported by streams by the ANSI standard is peek. You can look at the next thing on the stream without actually moving the pointer just to see if it's what you expect. So this is how you might think about writing a parser, is just to be able to peek ahead. So we go ahead and display that, and we find it's the first element, but because we used peek instead of next, we go ahead and print this, and you see we're still at position 0. So we peeked ahead of the next thing in the stream, but we didn't actually move the pointer. Whereas up here, if I were to go ahead and do this, get the next item, so let's go ahead and do this. So we'll do execute on that. And now let's go ahead and get rid of this and print it out. Now you should see, if we do a display on that the position is moved forward 1. You see the way peek operates differently than next. Now finally, let's go ahead and skip 3 and get the next 1. So we'll skip past that second one, since I've already moved ahead 1, and get the next 3. So we'll do a display on this. And you see I get the next 1, 5. So I skipped past the second and got the next 3. So I got 3, 4, and 5. So you see there are a variety of messages you can use, and you can pretty much move back and forth within a thing that you're streaming over. And that's kind of the function of a stream, is to be able to do that kind of seamless moving back and forth. And what I would suggest you do is go ahead and browse class stream, in particular positionable stream, and start looking through these APIs here and in the collection, the gettable stream, the puttable stream, and the sequenceable stream down here. So take a look at all of these. Just experiment with this in a workspace like I have here. So it's better for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.